A good taxi service would be someone who listens and who cares about their clients and who want to make the journey there and back for their customers who have certain needs.
Well, from my personal experiences working at BCRC, I would see a number of taxi drivers who maybe take the initiative and they won't, they'll actually come into the building and they'll ask for the person who's actually booked the taxi, and that's fantastic, and you see that as best practice, and they're actually very friendly and making the person feel at ease.
If you were to try and improve the taxi service, what advice would you give them?
Just when they see the seat, then you just have to realise that same as you know, as yourself and other people around here, and just don't think that I'm just someone in a seat.
I, as a blind person, do appreciate it if a driver asks me about my level of sight, because then I can then say, no, I can't see anything. Would you mind guiding me to the cash machine, to my destination, wherever it may be? And I think communicate all the time. You have to communicate, because at the end of the day, if you don't communicate, that's where problems start, because the driver hasn't learnt the customer's needs, and the customer hasn't had an opportunity to communicate what they might need from the driver.
And then when the taxi pulls up, I like the taxi driver to get out and make himself known that he is a taxi driver, or come to my door, you know, and tell me that he's there, and also try and bring me as close as possible to the venue that I'm going to.
What makes me want to use the same taxi service every time would be a taxi service that is friendly, reliable, and probably patience is a good one, because it can take us a bit longer, people with disabilities, to get to the taxi or to get in and out of the taxi. So it's always good to have somebody who's patient as well.
It's very important for people with disabilities that they have a good level of service from taxis. They're a vital lifeline to many of us to get around. Gives us a great level of independence. We can participate in life more, gets us to and from work perhaps, and also helps us to participate in a good social life just the same way as anybody else, and just generally to participate in society.
I think it's actually very important that the taxi driver listens to you, and also that the radio person listens to you, that what journey you're going on. And I mean, I find it very good and very relaxing to go on my journey. If the taxi gets out of the car, helps me, opens the door, then you get to your journey. The driver's glad to get out to help you, bring you to the door and show you in, and it really actually sets your day off nicely if you get a nice pleasant taxi driver and helps you, less stress and everything.
Customer service is an integral part of the success of any business. Great customer service means different things to different people, but really it is about looking after the experience of your customers and ensuring that their needs are met. All customers will have different requirements, and this is the same for people with impairments. Businesses who are proactive in addressing the needs of all of their customers are promoting an inclusive taxi service. As taxi drivers, you will know that happy customers are more likely to return and therefore recommend your taxi service to their family and friends.